Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Fusion Generator once again. We are here with, honestly, a fusion that I went ahead and made, thinking a little bit into, the lore of Pokemon. You've got Giratina over here, who's basically the devil, right? Okay, we'll call it the devil. It's the closest thing the Pokemon realm has to it anyway. And then we have Vion, who is also the devil, but in a very different way. It's not because I'm deathly scared of butterflies or anything terrifying like that. It's the Pokedex number in the Pokedex. Vion is number 666. Giratina is the closest thing to a devil. I thought fusing them might give me something a little bit chaotic because of Vivion's wings on Giratina. However, what I got instead was this happy little butterfly that actually looks like it could genuinely be a Pokemon. I'm actually very impressed with how this turned out. Its cry actually sounds pretty good. It's basically just a Giratina cry, but with a Vivian jingle behind it, which I guess sounds kind of nice. Overall, this turned out really well. It just looks like an insect, okay? Doesn't quite look like the devil, which is why I get the feeling if we swap this round, this is actually going to look very, very chaotic. Now, I didn't want to swap them around until I'd started recording, so I'm a little bit nervous about this, but hopefully this is going to look great. Oh, that's perfect. That's the devil right there. That is actually the devil. Right, I think this was a success. Vitina. It's still got the Vivian wings in both fusions, which is nice. It's got Vivion's face, which I think is actually helping it look more creepy and therefore more like the devil, I guess. Its legs look like it goes steppy step step, whatever that means. I'll let you be the judge of that. It's still got red and black colours, it's got a lot of different colour back here, all kind of dark actually because of Vion. This turned out really, really well. And the cry is basically the same, so no real change there. That actually looks really, really cool. I think I did good. Moving on though to our good old-fashioned requests. We have Jinx, which is apparently meant to be mixed with my favourite Pokemon. If anyone that doesn't know, my favourite Pokemon is Luxio. Yeah, that's right, Luxio, not Luxray. Probably just because Luxio looked a little bit more cat-like rather than Luxray, which is more like a lion or a lynx. I like Luxio. And that's Nightmare Fuel. Great, great. Thanks for this. Luxinks. Official pronunciation, by the way. This Pokemon has turned out very, very interesting, to say the least. Its ears actually go over its hair. Interesting. Interesting. It's got some nice blue hands. This is Nightmare Fuel. This looks more like a Shinx. Now that I look at it, it's taken Shinx's face, hasn't it? What happens if, just real quick, what happens if we do Luxray? Does it still look like Shinx's face, or does it look like a Luxray face? See, that looks like a Luxray's face. So why does Luxio look like a Shinx's face? Where does the top part of its head go? Is that classified as its hair, and therefore Jinx's hair replaces it? It's Nightmare Fuel. That's what this is. You've given me Nightmare Fuel. The other way around, however... No, this didn't happen. We didn't see any of this. We did not see any of this. We're moving on to something that's going to look much better, which is Quillfish. If I can spell. Quill... It's not a Q. That explains it. Quillfish and a good old trusty Seal. Seal is beautiful. Seal is a Pokemon that has a nice derpy face that isn't a Jinx. Therefore, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have Seafish. See? Fish. He sees fish, he eats fish. That's simple. Is that cannibalism? Not really, because he's not a fish, he's a sea fish. Therefore, not cannibalism. Perfect Pokemon. Honestly, because of Quillfish, every Pokemon that has these spikes, I just see as one of those sea mines that you always see in adventure games if you have to go underwater and you're traveling around underwater. You'll see these weird old sea mines that I don't really think are still a thing, but it looks like a sea mine. And then this part reminds me of a ping pong bat. So it's a sea mine fused with a ping pong bat with its tongue sticking out to make it look cute, which is honestly incredible. I love it. I really am confused at how my brain did that, but you know what? It's all good. Quilleel, on the other hand, it's pudgy. It's pudgy. I want to poke it and see if it's got flubber. It does seem like a seal. Okay, seals generally are made of quite a lot of flubber. Okay, I'm not saying they're fat, but they're well insulated. Oh my god, that could be a great insult. I'm not saying you're fat, I'm just saying you're well insulated. That's horrible, but I love it. Once again, still has a ping pong bat coming out of its butt. I'm not going to ask any questions about why that's the case. Quillfish just looks genuinely angry at its whole existence. But it does remind me a little bit of Munchlax and Snorlax because of its pudginess. And also the color scheme kind of fits with Munchlax and Snorlax as well. It's actually kind of accurate. I like it. I do like it. Moving on though. Hitmonlee. This is gonna be interesting. And Cofagrigus. We've seen with Cofagrigus some things that happen. I really can't type today. Cofagrigus hands go a little bit wild. Is it gonna take the feet? Because I mean, it has these 4 hands, but I'm pretty sure they're all classified as hands. So I don't think it's gonna take Hitmonlee's leg. I'm curious. Never mind. Never mind. No. No, what happened? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my, they look like the little arcade toys with like the little sticky hands that you could like, what am I talking about? I don't know where I'm going with that. It looks like it has lots of sticky arcade toy hands. Yeah, that's horrible. Something happened. Something happened. I think its body just disappeared? It lost all of its body? Is that because it's taking the lower half of Hitmonlee's body, which is just this tiny little, like, pelvis? Is it Cofagrigus' head? Hitmonlee's pelvis? And then I can see the leg here, the leg going up here, the arm coming out here. It does separate arms and legs then. This is honestly very hard to work out what's going on. Ghost fighting, I do like the typing. Hitmonlee, okay. Real quick, I do want to see what happens if we compare with Hitmonchan. Just while we're on this area. Okay, I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. I wasn't sure if it was going to take the boxing gloves, but it didn't. So I'm going to swap this round. That's what I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Look at those gloves. He's ready to go. He's going to mess you up. Okay. Hitmonlee's probably going to look similar. Nope. Nope. No, it's not. Nope. It loses its legs. You're not allowed legs. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure why the legs aren't there, but okay. Face kind of fits. The arms are really creepy and bent and out of place, and I don't want to see that anymore. That's terrifying. And our final recommendation for the day is going to be Pinsir and Garchomp. Two pretty ferocious Pokemon, to be honest. So, Pinsir and Garchomp. I can see this looking pretty cool. I have high hopes. Nope. Nope, that's not. You know, sometimes your brain sees 2 images and merges them together in a way that kind of makes them work, okay? Like, I was thinking, oh, it might get like Pinsir's mouth with the horns, on Garchomp's body with the wings and stuff like that, and maybe have Pinsir's legs. The fusion generator doesn't take the best parts of the Pokemon that will fuse together. It just slaps them together in a bowl and brings out the mixer and gives you something magnificent. This, I couldn't have imagined, okay? This is beautiful. Look at that head. Honestly, goals, to be honest. That's amazing. Dragon Bug type, I love the typing. Gar, a lot of spikes, okay? This thing may be small, but it is spiky. It's like a hedgehog. It's like a hedgehog, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one way to say it, I guess. Other way around, though. Yeah, see, that's... No. No, I don't... We don't need to talk about Pinchomp, okay? This is where it's at. This is the good fusion here. Look at this. This is amazing. While we're over here, let's have a quick Pinsir fusing rampage with Gyarados. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. I was about to say, if Garchomp came out looking like that, what is something like Gyarados gonna look like? Oh boy, okay. And then, I mean, wow, we're here. Wow, we're here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. beautiful. I just needed to remind myself, okay? Just, it's beautiful. We did this last time, but we didn't do Wailord Pinsir last time. I actually can't type anything today. No, that's not the way around I want it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. Okay. Right. So, let's do a couple of minutes of just random fusions to see what we can get. You never know, we might stumble upon the next great thing that we want to fuse with everything, like Wooper and Wailord. We might find the next one. So Chatot and Electabuzz. I can see this looking kind of normal. Nope, 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 nope. We don't talk about that. No, no, no. No, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, I like the tail, actually. It's weird for a bird to have a tail. Obviously, evolution didn't give them tails because they don't need a tail for balance as such when they're flying. So, seeing a bird with a tail is just kind of weird. And that's kind of why I like it, because it's not something you see every day. Interesting. Definitely interesting. It still has that musical note for a face, which is always a good part of Chatot's design. I do like that. And Electabuzz's face doesn't really fit too well, but it's cool seeing a bird with a tail. Let's go ahead and randomize these again. Simisear and Samurott. I get the feeling this is just gonna look weird. That's a pose, okay? This is a dominance pose. If you use this pose, like, in any kind of crowded setting, every other person will part away from you. Don't worry, it's not because they think you're weird, okay? It's not. Trust me, it's not. In fact, they're just so intimidated by the sheer power that you possess to pull off this pose perfectly, they just have to back away. Look at you in awe. That's what they're doing. They're looking at you in awe. It's not weird, I promise. You can go out and do it, trust me on that. Simisear, definitely an interesting pose. Other way around, however, Samurott, actually, you know what? If nothing else, I like the color scheme and I like the tail, okay? If it wasn't for the monkey face, then this would actually look pretty cool. The color scheme fits really well. It looks powerful. It's got a very nice shade of red. The flame tail does actually fit really well with Samurott. I think the facial hair could look really menacing if it was the right face. Is there a Pokemon? We'll go with Charizard for an example. See, that doesn't look bad, okay? It looks armored, which is pretty cool. It has wings, it has a flaming tail. It's just the face doesn't quite work unless you have the right face for the facial hair, like Samurott, which it was designed around. But honestly, this looks pretty good. It looks like an armored... I was about to say chariot. Oh my god, it's a chariot. This is a chariot. Guys, we made a chariot. Well, this is what they used in the medieval ages, okay? This is a chariot. Some designs may have changed through the ages of people putting their own interpretation on, but this is what they used, okay? This is a genuine medieval chariot right here. This is awesome. That actually looks really good. I'm kind of impressed. What other Pokemon are a nice shade of red that might work? Purple could look pretty nice as well with Nidoking. But for now, let's go with Vulpix. See, that looks... It's so close to being right. It's so close. I think we found the next Pokemon we're fusing with everything is Samurott, strangely enough. Pokemon I don't actually like that much. But this, it's just the armor effect and the tail works so well. Some of these look really good. What if we would swap it the other way around? Would it still look good? No. No. Alright, I'm going to quickly have a look at Nidoking though, because I've clicked on it now, and that spiked my curiosity. It's not... It makes it look a little bit like a dinosaur, because of the tail. It's not quite what I wanted. It's not the right shade. We would go with Ninetales though. We'd change the shade. The tail looks chaotic. It's not the face I want. Oh, wait. Fixed! Fixed, we did it. Alright, with that, I think we're gonna round up for this episode. We've done it. This is the best. Samurott has joined the Odd Squad, as it should. With Oddra on the screen though, if you guys have any of your own fusions, I will get to them next Saturday. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!